Good morning, y'all. Oh, let's see. It's Friday, everybody. I am just waking up because I am butt-ass tired today. It is one of those days where I realize that I don't have anything else to do on the calendar for the next 2 weeks. So I am a little tired. 1 second here. Never mind. All right. Cool. All right, let's see. Friday. It is Feud Friday. We'll do Feud Friday things here in a little bit. First of all, trying to think any big signings, trades. I know there's been a lot of signings and trades, but I'm not sure if there is anything that's that worthy of talking about. I'm not sure. Just cruising through my timeline here. I don't think the Mets have lost any frontline players in the last 24 hours. Have I seen the new top superhero Ricky Henderson card? I have not. I can look it up, though. Let's just look at him. Let's look at him, shall we? Take my record down while we do this. Let's see these. Yeah, yada, yada. All right, we got an Aaron Judge. Who cares? We got a Big Hurt. I like it. It's dark. So are these only 1 of 1? Like, what are these going for if these are 1 of 1? La Bestia. Ronald, I didn't know that nickname for him. That's interesting. Man of Steel. I noticed there's no logo. Like, they made him green, but is it? But there's no A's logo. I wonder if that's intentional because of the fucking A's. A 1 of 1 for $25K. Really? That's pretty. I would have thought it would have even been higher than that for any of them. But I mean, for Big Hurt, that's kind of weird. Iron Man, it's kind of easy. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just not into cards anymore. I was actually thinking of wondering how I could get rid of all my cards. I have just buckets and like containers full of cards, most of which are worth absolutely nothing, and I'm trying to get rid of stuff. I'm trying to get rid of stuff so much that I'm pulling out toys that I still have from my youth. So this is a Fisher-Price TV truck thing here. It came with 2 action figures, of which I know I have somewhere, but I also know I've painted them red like they were bleeding. But this is in really good shape. And I was looking them up on eBay. And so see, like this thing flips around, and one of the action figures could sit in there. Um, the back opens here, and in the back, there's a little TV truck. Or a little well, not little. This is the mobile camera, but I know you're not going to be able to see it, but it works. Oh, you can see it a little bit. It works. There's my fingers. Very few of in fact, I didn't see one on eBay that had the action figures, but very few of them actually had the camera. Very few of them actually had the camera, let alone the working camera. So I thought to myself, oh, maybe I'll clean up some of these toys and start selling them. $20. $20. That's it. I mean, $20 is $20, but I don't know. I need to get rid of some stuff. I know my Transformers. Yeah. So what I do is I have people. You know the storage tubs that are like this wide and like this deep. I have people have given me tubs like that are just cards, not boxes or anything, just loose cards in them, and it weighs like 50 pounds. I drove it home. Somebody gave me one. I'd driven somewhere out of state, and they're like, "Oh, here, you like baseball cards here?" And okay. And I had to drive them home. Non-one of one Otanis are going for thousands. I don't doubt it. Don't doubt it at all. But you know what was interesting? I was thinking about, where is that? Here. Let me show you guys this, because this I thought was interesting, and this is definitely worth more. Maybe next week. Next week we'll do some longer streams because I got nothing else going on next week. But so this is an eBay page. I was just looking while I was on eBay. I found Valerie Gallery, and they had some like Gen X toys for sale. I was looking to see, what I had. And so they claim they've got the best baseball selection on eBay. So I was looking through them, and they've got all of these like promotional balls, which some of them are cool. They've just got kind of the balls that you can buy at the stadium, like souvenir balls. There's a Jeter, Wrigley Field. But they have a bunch of Deki Matsui. They did him wrong there. They didn't even include his porn collection. There's Big Hurt, there's A-Rod, but there are some. I mean, here's Laughing It Up in Las Vegas, and Eminem's ball is worth $100 if somebody's gonna pay for it. But let's see if I can find one. I might need to go back to the beginning. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see. Like that Don Mattingly one's cool. I just need to find one. President's Ball. Oh, no, thank you. I know that there's several. If you're a True Green employee, maybe you have this one for $40. That's probably your bonus 1 year, so you can see. All right. I know when I started. Oh, that's problematic. But let me find one that I have. Well, I mean, I have this one, but that's not that valuable. So like this one I've got, it's Yankee Stadium, and that's really a low one. I've got other ones like that are, I know there's on these first couple of pages, there are a couple. There's a Bobby Shantz one. I thought about buying this one for Mark, but it's $40. I'm like, Savannah Bananas. Where are these ones that I've got a couple of? And I'll pull them out next week. Because I have a ton of baseballs as well. Come on, where'd they go? I know they're in these first couple of pages. Unless they've sold, that's a good thing. A lot of stamped, signed balls. A Jose Canseco ball. A Bucky's ball. Come on. Hate Ashbury ball. That's kind of cool. There's one in particular I'm thinking of that I know I saw and is actually kind of expensive that I have a whole bunch of that I am going to sell. Maybe this person will buy it. Come on, now we're already at the True Green ball? They're all spiny back. Spiny Beck, spiny back. Do you guys have any of these? Oh, I didn't see that when I went. That's kind of cool. Did they sell them? Oh, here we go. So this one, like this Brewers ball, I have a whole bunch of these. I have this ball in particular. In better shape than the one they're selling. But $60. I mean, if they would buy it for me for 40, I got a couple $100 worth of baseballs. So I'll go through these. We'll go through my balls. We'll go through my balls next week. If that doesn't get you to watch. But I've got a ton of baseball. I mean, I got a lot of game used balls, but I got a lot of just special balls from, World Series and All-Stars that I've worked, and just people gifting me stuff because they know I like that stuff, and they've got a bunch of crap they don't want. I have Cleveland, like that Brewers one. Yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of these. I've got the Padres, I've got the Cardinals, and then I've got those stadium ones too. I've got a whole bunch of these. But yeah, I'd probably keep my A's ones, but the rest of them are like, what do I care? I'll end up hitting them in a cage in the backyard or something if I don't get rid of them. But we'll do that. We'll do some memorabilia next week. But you can check out this page if you want. They've got more than just baseballs, Valerie Gallery, caps and hats. Probably get some old minor league Oh, they don't have much. Never mind. What else do they have? Mini helmets, bobbleheads, belt buckles, beer tabs. Oh, I thought they were going to be baseball beer tabs. Okay. Never mind. Well, there's an Iron Horse Stein. That's kind of cool. Cheap. All right. Enough of that. Let's do some baseball. Starting 9. I think you need an OnlyFans. But I'd censor them. I'd blur out parts of the baseballs. Let's see here. Let's do some starting 9. I'm excited to finish the starting 9. Let's see if I can. We got to really kill it here today because we are 4-2. We went 1-2 on Wednesday, and that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Meds. It's a great thing about streaming is it reminds me to take my meds. All right. We are 4-2 on this week. So we just need to win 1 to be 500, but we want to go 3-0 here today. So let's feud Friday, so doesn't really affect us in this game, but let's see what we can do. What kind of trouble can we get into today? All right. Third base. I should get a clip of that, right? I should get the Abbott and Costello. So when we start this, I can just go third base. All right. We've got not Dick Wirtz, just Dick Wirt. That sounds bad. I hope his name's not Richard. I really hope for his sake. And Malzone, or if we're very Italian, a Malzone. No idea. Don't know any. This is not Leo Malzone. Cleveland manager, Braves. Bench coach for Bobby Cox. No clue. We haven't had the Yankees yet this week, so we'll do the Yankees. 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 No Yankees. All right. Let's throw a pitcher out there. See who we got on the bump. Oh, we got Denny McLain. All right, so we probably know who this away team is. That's good. Maybe this is like his 30th win or something. Bennett. Seems like I should know that name as a pitcher, but since we know, we were pretty sure that this is Denny McLain, we'll go with the Tigres. We haven't had them yet this week, so Les Detroit Tigres. Hey-o! Nice. All right. That's the way to get back on the horse here. Win 1. Update. Suck it. All right, we got Mike Huber. Prolific writer. 1965, Yaz hits for the cycle, but Detroit's Willie Horton steals the show. All right, there's a couple of guys that would have given it away here. Obviously, we've got Yaz and Willie Horton, and then we got Denny McLain. So we would have gotten this one. I mean, we did, but all right, 12-8. We got 31 hits. A real pitcher's duel here. We got May 1965. I'm going to say Don Wirt and Frank Malzone. I just love to talk Italian, like stereotypical Italian. And if you're Italian, I apologize. I'm not. I love your country. I think Italy is our favorite place. If we could up and move right now to another country, be independently wealthy, it would probably be Italy. But I'm going to do this. We got a 251 already in chat and a 259. I'm going to go higher. I mean, this is 20 runs and 31 hits. Probably some pitching changes. I am going to say 312. And I have not done well. Well, I did well on time on Monday, but not on Wednesday. I'm going 312. You guys are all going under 3 hours. All right, get your over-under on 312. And here we go. I am just missing it by a couple of minutes now. I don't know. But I mean, at least I was in the ballpark. You guys were out on the... You guys were the knothole gang looking through the fence. You guys were so far out of that one. Sparse crowd at Fenway, 10,000. Not a bunch of people there. For the Tigres, there's Don Wirt. We got Alkaline. That would have obviously been a giveaway. Or Alkaline if you're a Battery fan. Willie Horton, Bill Freehand. I mean, we're nailing this one regardless. Norm Cash probably didn't go up there with a... What was it, a table leg? You went up there against Nolan Ryan? Dick McAuliffe, I know this name. Yes, I got an ad blocker on it. Will continue to be on. And I'm also... Oh, I got to log in. Come on. Hold on. Let's see. I want you to see all my stuff. All right, there. It just logged me in. I don't know why I know Dick McAuliffe so well. Detroit all the way except for Boston for 2 years at the end for very little. Dick McAuliffe, it went 10. That would have changed your time. Now, I didn't know either, but you know what excuses are like. I don't know why I know Dick McAuliffe's name. It sounds like coffee, so I like that, but he had a good career. Let's see here. And then Denny McLain was the giveaway for me. For the Red Sox, so we got the Frank Malzone. We got Yaz. We got Tony Canigliaro. And that's about it. But again, we nailed it. Nailed it. All right. So we're 5-2 now. I think Paul said the over-under was 6.5. So we need to get these next two. McAuliffe. Oh, McAuliffe? Why am I saying McAuliffe? McAuliffe. Yeah, why am I saying McAuliffe? McCoffee's my favorite drink. McAuliffe. Why do I know his name though? Did he coach? Like, did he manage or coach or something? I don't see. I just see minor league. I don't see manager or anything. Let's see. Early years, yada yada. Boston, post career. A business that repaired and installed coin-operated washing machines and dryers for 10 years. Also ran a baseball school, played professional softball for the New England Pilgrims of the American Professional Slow Pitch League. Had Alzheimer's, died of a stroke. This isn't, no. The Fort Wayne Huggy Bears. I feel like we're going to have a episode on this. I've got written, or not written, but I've got sourced information. There was a softball team of men that would go around and they'd play like major leaguers in softball, and they would just shut them out. Like they were just like the king in his court, I think is what they were called. And the king was the pitcher, and he was just incredible. I wonder if that was in this. Former Major League players Mudcat Grant and Joe Pepitone served as PR officials. I got to find out who else. Other athletes from other sports. Milt Pappas. Billy White Shoes Johnson. Ralph Garr. Norm Cash. Speaking of Norm Cash. Dick McAuliffe. Zolio Verzai. Okay. I'm going to have to look at this. Gonna have to look at that. All right. We're 1-0 today at game number 2. Third base. All right. Westlake and Jones. Let's see. We got Tigers. Third base. I mean, is this Chipper? Could that be Chipper? Westlake. I don't know of a Westlake that I remember. Who's a Westlake in baseball? I don't know. So what we're gonna do is, since we don't know Jones at third, I'm just gonna go with Atlanta until we have more information. Not Chipper. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's go pitcher again. Okay, we've got Friend. What's his first name? I think Pirates and Meyer. I mean, we got a bunch of Myers. Let's go with. Is it Bob Friend? Is that his name? Wally Westlake. Good old Wally Westlake. Oh, you guys are both saying Wally. So Wally Westlake is a person. I thought you were just going for the alliteration. I don't know of a Wally Westlake, but I mean, you guys know a lot more of these guys than I do. I want to say I just saw something about somebody named Bob Friend who was a pitcher, but I don't know.
That is right, I did it! That's number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right! Who do you think you are? I am! Get it right!
Mike Huber, back-to-back stories. Look at him go. I was right. I saw it on my social timeline on Blue Sky last night while I was working. I saw it, and somebody, I think, had written an article about Bob Friend, and I think it had just been published or something, and they were very proud of the title, and there was a conversation on Blue Sky about it. That's how I know Bob Friend pitched for the Bucks. I'll take it. Social media can be good sometimes. July 4th, 1951, Pirates Gus Bell hits for the cycle as Bob Friend earns first major league win. This couldn't have been. I don't think Mike Huber was who was posting that. But let's see. 1951, 12-4. Another, look at this, 16 runs, 29 hits, 3 errors. Did this break the 3-hour threshold? What do we think? I doubt this one went extra innings unless the Bucks scored 8 in one of the innings. 248. I'm going to say 301. I'm going to say it just broke it. 301 for me. Oh, let me update my shiz. 308 is what I'm going with. Get your bets in over under on 301. And we are at Beavis. Beavis. All right. Well, we're going to have to do this the hard way then. We've got a 404 is what we've actually got. Where is my MLB scoring? All right. June 4th, 1951. June 4th, 1951. And let's see. It was a Bucks game, 12-4. All right. I said 301. Here we go. What the 220. 220. That is a big fail. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Man, I would love to see this. Like, 1951, I mean, it doesn't mean this game was on TV. Probably wasn't. But, like, what are the radio breaks in between innings? Is it like 30 seconds? How many... Okay, it'll have that. I had to do it the hard way. And look at these logos. Some kid just drew the Pirates, and then the Phillies logo's okay. I like the Pirates a little bit better. But how are they? Like, I can't even see a pitcher in the dugout. The half inning ends. They go out there. Do they throw any warm ups? Do they just throw like 2? And then we're off and running again, or what happened here? This game is so quick. All right, for the Bucks, we've got Ralph Kiner, Martinez, California, high school grad, Ralph Kiner. Well, actually, it's Alhambra High School. Gus Bell. I'm not sure Gus Bell would have given me the Bucks. Bob Friend is the one that gave it to me here. Kiner would have given it to me, but those are the only two that would have for sure. The Phillies I would have got easily with Del Ennis, my boy. We got Dick Sisler, Richie Ashburn, Granny Hammer, who I guess is a shithead. I'll have to look more into that. Yeah, we got it. Nailed it. All right, I like this. We're doing well so far. Last one. We are 6-2, so we've got to get this one to beat the over-under for this week. We had a lot of contemporary games to start on Monday. 2,300 brave souls were at this one. All right, here we go. Third base. Now, we had a Coughlin already at the beginning of the week. Because Tom Coughlin, former NFL coach, is who I came up with because I couldn't think of a baseball. Steinfeld seems like that's pretty apropos for our podcast. Jerry Steinfeld, right? Or is this Haley Steinfeld? I doubt we're going to have a repeat team. Let's see. So far this week, we've had the Brewers, we've had the Cardinals, we've had the Red Sox, we've had the Reds. We've had the Phillies, we've had Cleveland, we've had the Tigers, and we've had the Bucks. So we still haven't had the Yankees. So we'll go Yankees. Nope. All right. Well, this rotation's working really well for me. Pitcher. Is his name like Orvis Overall? Isn't that who this is? Orvis Overall? And I don't think this is former Atlanta Thrasher, and now I think, is it is this like Hurricanes coach Sean Donovan? I'll have to look it up. Sean Donovan. We made him very Scottish. Sean Donovan. It's like Italian, but I got to do the Scottish. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. I, for some reason, thought if it's not Scottish, it's crap. I was getting it confused with a Mike Myers character, but I remember now it's Ross from Friends. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. I think. I don't know. But I am pretty sure this is Orvis Overall, and I don't remember what team Orvis Overall plays for. Oroville Overall. I knew it was some alliteration and a really unique name. Do I get a point for remembering, like, vaguely who that is? Because that's a pretty good poll, I thought, on my part. Let's see. No. Wild Bill Donovan? I don't know. I don't know of a Wild Bill Donovan. You know what? We haven't done a Senators yet this week. Let's go with the Sens. Just taking a shot in the dark here. Nope. All right. Let's go right field. Right field seems to be kind of a telling one. Like Al Kaline last game would have given it away. Yaz, although Yaz was in left. Schulte and see. Oh, but we've already had the Tigers. So we're still focused on overall. But see, what we've done is we've eliminated things. We've eliminated a team we've already had this week. We've already had today. And we're no closer to getting the away team. We're going to stick in the American League until we know this might be a World Series game. Could be a House of David game. Overall sounds very House of David-ish. Let's throw out. Let's cast a wide net here. Schulte. I know I'm going to know who Schulte is. I don't think I want to go A's. But I might. Or we could go Browns. What if we go Browns? Why not? It's going to be the A's, though, isn't it? Because that's what I said. Nope. All right. Let's go. Let's go second base. Okay, but we also know Evers played for everybody, right? He played for a lot of teams. But since we don't have short or first here to eliminate the Cubs, I guess maybe it's a World Series game. Let's try it. I remember last time we had Evers and we looked it up, he played for like 5 or 6 teams. So Let's go Cubs. Oh, we got it. Thank you. All right, we'll take it. We will take it. 2-0. Oh, World Series. Got it. Nailed it. October 14th, 1908. Cubs win World Series for second year in a row. Third story in a row by Mike Huber. I think this is a theme. Schulte won a Chalmers Award. Ah, okay. With Mike Myers and Phil Hartman. So I was right originally. I got to figure. I know exactly what the Friends episode is. They all go over to Ross. This is right. They were on a break. This is the break. Okay. And so Ross and Rachel can't hang out together at this point. So the group minus Rachel goes over to Ross's apartment, and he invites them to something later in the week, and they can't go because they already have plans with Rachel that day. But Ross has got a new dartboard in his apartment, and I swear he says something about Scottish, and he puts on a big accent. You guys are already on to Game Time. You don't care. Chandler has a Blue Jays hat in his office because he's Canadian and likes the Blue Jays. That's my bit. That's, I think, the only baseball related thing with Friends. But there you go. 2-0, 1908. This is a World Series game. So again, you got the Stand Up to Cancer. You got God Bless America. You've got extra long TV breaks because it's the playoffs. So it's probably going to be a long one. Probably going to be like a $1.52. Oh, I'm kind of right in the middle of you guys. All right, I'm saying a $1.52. Get your over-unders in. Let's see how we do. I mean, just nowhere. A $1.25 for a World Series game. World Series game, mind you, with 6,000 people in the stands. Detroit's like, we got better things to do, bro. It's Wednesday. We got to go to work. Wow. That's incredible. Orville overall. So I was right. It's Orville. Bill Donovan. All right, we got Johnny Evers, Frank Chance, and Joe Tinker. The most overrated double play combination of all time. Frank Schulte. I know that name just from him in this game. Wildfire Schulte. Was he fast? Somewhat. Had some pop. MVP of 1911, which, as you mentioned, would be the Chalmers Award. I wonder how many they gave out that year. Christy Mathewson in second. Look at the WAR discrepancy between second and third and first. But those riders, they love those power numbers, babe. Mordecai Brown was in here. Joe Tinker got some votes, too. Fred Merkel got votes. Pre-bonehead move. Boner, I guess we can say that. We're on YouTube. All right. We'll look at Orville here in a minute. For Les Tigres, Cobb gave it away. I mean, we didn't need this team. Germany Schaefer. We've got a Germany Schaefer sighting. Bill Coughlin. Scranton. Scranton born. Scranton passed away. Scranton buried. Right next to the old paper mill. Let's think. Baseball reference in The Office. We've got Dwight collects bobbleheads. And at one point, Michael is having an affair with the wife of the local high school's baseball coach. Nailed it. Scranton Bill. I know a Scranton Joe. Washington and Detroit. Washington and Detroit for Bill Coughlin. Committed. Bill Donovan is Wild Bill. Nice call. Lawrence, Massachusetts. buried in Pennsylvania. That's pretty good. 18 years, 185 wins, led the league in complete games, started 34, finished 34. 300 innings, right around 300 innings, led the league in walks, struck out a good deal. Did he give up a home run at all? 1 home run. Holy shit. 351 innings pitched. 1 home run. Who was it to? 1901. 1901. Oh, this was his first year as a pitcher? No. All right, 1901. Let's see. When he gave up a home run, it was to the Dodgers. The Superbas at that point. And it was to who? Oh, it was to the Reds. I'm sorry. And it was to John Dobbs, the Dobber. John Dobbs, who only had 7 home runs his entire career. Wow. John Dobbs went to his deathbed knowing that he got the best of Wild Bill. All right. Well, hey, look at that. 7-2. We beat the over-under. Oh, I got to update this. We got all 3 today. And I'm happy. That's a good comeback after going 1-2 on Wednesday. Wednesday was our only bad day. We went 3-0 the rest of the time. But Ryan Howard was that's right. Ryan Howard was. Did Ryan Howard show up? I know Ryan Howard's in an episode of It's Always Sunny. I don't think he showed up in The Office, did he? Yeah, The Office. Wow. I don't remember that. What's the episode? I have watched The Office. Well, if it was after Steve Carell left, I haven't watched that episode very much. What episode did he appear in? Wouldn't this take me? Known for The Office. The Office, 1 episode. Promos. Yeah, I wouldn't have. I would not have seen this one more than once or twice, and probably haven't seen it for several years. What happens is the use of documentary promos creates tension. All right. Well, that's the final season, right? 9. And look at who wrote Tim McAuliffe. I wonder if he's related. Let's see. Tim McAuliffe. Is there a trivia? No. Thought that would have been interesting. All right. Well, good call. I didn't remember that. Once Steve Carell left, I'll watch the finale when I do my watch throughs, but I don't watch the episodes while he's not there. Can't get through them. But all right. That's right. That's right. Jim Athlete is what it was called, right? Athlete. And he just all of a sudden, right from the go, has got all these sports stars just dying to work with him. That's the way it goes in real life. All right. Thank you, Paul, for the game and putting us here on your thingy. Appreciate it. We'll do more next week. Can't wait. All right. Let's go do a daily walk-off. Before we get to the grid, we've got 80s top 5 SBs. Just do that right now. Most franchise are... Oh, Ricky could be in that one as well. Top 5 through 15 ribs. Second base and shortstop. All right, let's just do this. Let's go. Mike Davis is probably going to be over here. Xavi's going to be over here. Penny's there. Gallego's there. Bees. I know. Ooh. Ocab was at second. Reggie will be here. And then... Oh, I wonder if Gallego... Oh, Alfredo will be over there. Scott Spezio, though, I thought played third base. Randy Velarde played second. OCAB played second. Gallego played second. I think Spezio's my only guess here, but he didn't play in the 80s. He's not going to be in the top 5 through 15 on the RBI. Let's send it. All right. It's Spezio. So at second, Gallego was at second because Walt Weiss was mainly at short. Velarde, I think, was at second. OCAB, I know, is... Oh. Yeah, I think OCAB was at second. No. Got to be OCAB. Oh, there we go. I swear Orlando Cabrera... Yeah. I guess. Whatever. We got it. Moving on. All right. It is Feud Friday.
The Guerin family. Pam, Bob, Lynn, Dude, and Mary Jean. On your mark. Let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Ray Coe.
Dead. When is Steve Harvey going to go? I mean, is he breaking the curse? All right, Feud Friday. We got Padres, Sox, 40-plus war. We got Metropolitans, the Brewers, and the Mariners. So we do have 2 Ricky squares. We've got 4 Ricky squares. We want the number 1 answer in each of these. So where do we put Ricky? I'm going to say, I'm going to bet this is probably Mark Langston. No, Langston was late in his career. Maybe we put Ricky here. That might get us the highest number. Who else? Padres and the Mariners. I mean, Mark Langston. But again, Langston, this was after his big contract with the Angels. He pitched, I think, for 1 year with the Padres when they went to the World Series against the Yankees, actually. And I know that just because the Mark Langston 1988 Tops podcast. Good episode. Listen to it. I enjoyed the Mark Langston. Though they completely forgot, and I've already given them crap privately, about his appearance on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Speaking of which...
I want to meet Mark Langston.
Who?
Mark Langston, my favorite pitcher. 4 All-Star games, and he can really bring the heat.
Well, I'm assuming since it's your last wish, that's a good thing.
I saw him the day he no-hit the Mariners.
Harvey.
Hey, how's it going?
How about warming me up?
Sure.
In this Cubs
Please don't
uniform
let
with
this
no
be a
logos.
dream.
And my pants that are way too loose.
Oh,
boy,
this
that
is
really looked
great.
hard.
Mark Langston just broke all my fingers.
Look at that. The glove is really broken in, though. It's a good glove. Prepared for everything here. Seattle, San Diego, best shot for Ricky. I think so, too. I don't know who else would be the number 1 there. So, yeah, let's put Ricky there. I don't think that's number 1, but that's a good score. We're going for a high score here on Feud Friday. We could put Mike Piazza here, but I don't think that's going to be number 1. Let's see. No Mattingly Square, though. Let's just go down the Padres here, then. San Diego and the Mets. Did Alomar play for the Mets at one point? I think he did, didn't he, Roberto? Did any of the The like 86 Mets play for the Padres. I don't know. I don't know. Is do enough people remember Piazza's 1 year with the Padres? Let's see. No Olerud, no Baerga, no Bonilla, no Gary Carter, no Straw, no Gooden, no Keith. Let's see. Recently, no like Thor, no DeGrom, no Scherzer, no Verlander. Soto. There you go. That's a good one. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's it. That's an easy one too. All right, that's a good call. Good call. All right, San Diego and the Brewers. Kevin Mitchell. Oh, yes. I don't think that would be number one, but that would be my favorite answer there. Well, I mean, my favorite answer would be Ricky, but yeah, World would go there. For the Brujas, Kevin McReynolds, yeah. I know there is a long delay right now on YouTube, so I'm seeing your answers quite a bit late, and I apologize for that. I apologize. My bad. Well, it's not my bad. I can't do a whole lot about it, but we'll come back to that. I'm not sure who that's going to be. Oh, Raleigh. That's got to be Raleigh. It's got to be Raleigh, right? It's got to be Raleigh Fingers. It's not Raleigh Fingers. Come on. How is that not Raleigh Fingers? And how is that not at least higher than Raleigh Fingers? Or not higher than Raleigh Fingers, but how? How? I don't understand this sometimes. I don't understand it. I've got a picture I want to show you, but I'm having a hard time finding it. And I don't think I'm going to find it. I wanted to show you something since we're talking about Raleigh Fingers, but I can't. I can't seem to find it quickly, and I can't. Raleigh's up on the very top. You can't see it in the frame. I don't think. Let's see. Can you see it here? No, you can't see it. All right. Well, that was a fail. All right, let's go. White Sox, straight down. I'm going to guess this is going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Although, you know what? 40-plus WAR would be, maybe that's Ichiro, and this is Ken Griffey Jr. for the White Sox. Trevor Hoffman. Oh, that's a good one. I don't think he played long enough in Milwaukee, though, right? Did Sheffield and got 12%. Well, it's all better than Raleigh Fingers. All right, we're going to put Griffey here because I think Ichiro, I bet Griffey's number one in both of these, but we'll put Ichiro here. I bet Griffey's number one in both of those. But I mean, yeah, since we can only use it once, that's the best we can do. Let's see here. 40-plus career for the Mets. Maybe Nolan Ryan. Could Nolan Ryan be number one here? Versus any of the, 86 Mets? Or Scherzer or Verlander. Possibly, maybe Nolan goes there. I don't know. Nolan there? 40-plus career for the Brewers. All right, so this is either going to be Yount or Molly. I'm going to say it's going to be Yount, just because he spent his whole career there. I'm going to say not Larry. We're going to go Robin. I think that's number one. I do. I think that's number one over Molly. 40 plus for the Mets. I mean, do we go Seaver? Yeah, I think it's going to be Seaver over Nolan. Nope. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean he's over Nolan, but I wonder if it's David Wright. Is David Wright over 40? He's got to be. 49.1. That might be our answer right there. All right. Well, then we got the White Sox. White Sox and the Mets, and the White Sox and the Brewers. Let's see. For the White Sox, so Frank didn't play. Big Hurt didn't play for either of these teams. Oh, maybe Robin Ventura for the Mets? I think that's a good guess. I think Robin Ventura is going to be number one there. No Rains. Oh, I would love to. If this was me Monday, Lance Johnson is going there, but I'm afraid Lance Johnson's not number one. Damn it. I think that's going to be Ventura. Yeah, we're going to go Robin. $16. I don't think that's number one. Damn it. All right, we just got center square now. The Brewers and the White Sox. This could be a hard one. I'm not going to lie. The Brewers and the White Sox. Jim Gantner. The Brewers and the White Sox. No CC. No Kutch. No Molly. The Brewers and the White Sox. Let's see. Foster, Alomar, and Bonilla. Yep, those are all there. Not number one. I'm curious to see what the number one is for that. I don't know. Maybe Robin is number one. Maybe they spread out enough votes that he's number one. Brewers and the White Sox. Let's see. Who in the heck? BJ Surhoff, Gary Sheffield, Teddy Higuera. Yeah, I know Gantner didn't play for the White Sox. I was just, when I thought of the Brewer, for some reason I think of Jim Gantner. Jim Gantner and Scrap Iron when I think of the Brewers. Shit, this is a hard one. Mike Cameron. Oh, that's a really good one. I don't think it's going to be number one, but I props for that. That's a good one. He could also go in the Mariners or the Mets. Mike Cameron could go in any of these three. And any of these three, right? He was on, yeah. He just didn't have a 40-plus career WAR. But Mike Cameron would have fit on 6 of them. Dark Man. Seattle, White Sox, San Diego, Milwaukee, and the Mets. This is a Mike Cameron heavy grid. 2 more squares than Ricky could have gone on. Shoot, guys, who goes here? Mike Cameron. I mean, we might have to use him. Let's see, White Sox. White Sox. We have some big names that played for the White Sox. Albert Bell didn't play for the Brewers. Bobby Thigpen, Jack McDowell didn't play for the Brewers. Chris Sale didn't play for the Brewers. Mark Burley, I don't think played for the Brewers. Paul Konerko didn't play for the Brewers. Carlos Lee, Yasmani Grandal. We might have to do Yasmani Grandal just for recency bias. Maglio Ordonez didn't play for the Brewers. Ozzie didn't play for the Brewers. I think we're gonna have to go with Yasmani just because I don't want to sit on this for too long. Yasmani Grandal, 8%. We did not do so hot on Meme Feud Friday. Not so hot. Seaver across the board. So we did get that one right. All right, so we got one. Seaver and Soto, so there's 2. Josh Hader. Andrew Vaughn was number 1. Yout, number 1. There's 3. As I predicted, Griffey both. And Ricky was number 1 there. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 9. So we did okay. We did more than half. I'll take it. The hardest one was, I see. Brewers and Sox. That was when Andrew Vaughn, who is definitely on cocaine in this picture, is your number 1. Let's see how many were number 1 here with who else? Well, not number 1. Who else could we have gone with? Jose Valentin. Okay. Ray Durham. I don't remember him with the Brewers. Mike Cameron. There you go. Carlos Lee. Let's see here. Some other names that we bring up often. Royce Clayton. There's Ray Durham, Cal Aldred, Julio Franco. Should have come up with that. Brian Giles. There's Grandal. Mark Kotze. Martin Machado. Oh, no, that's Martin Maldonado, not Machado. Charlie O'Brien. Jamie Quirk. We've got a Jamie Quirk sighting. Scott Pasednik, World Series hero. Rick Rona. Nice. There's Larry Anderson. Like it. Jim Abbott. I don't remember him on the White Sox, but he was there for 3 years. Okay. Rob Dibble. Okay. Gio Gonzalez. Dallas Keuchel. Jamie Navarro. Anthony Schwarzak. And, yeah, not Pete Vukovich. All right. Well, it was okay. We did okay. We got 9. We got 5 number 1s. I don't know what more I would want, but we did it. All right. I said we were going to watch some baseball videos today, but I am, to be honest, starving. And I have to go to Costco today. I do not want to go to Costco today. Ooh. Do I want to substitute on Monday? No, I don't. Ooh. Yeah, I do not. No. Somebody wanted to see if I wanted a gig on Monday. Monday night is the 49ers game, so there will be either everybody at the bar to watch the 49ers game. It's a champagne bar, so I don't know how many guys are going to a champagne bar to watch a football game, but it'll either be packed or nobody, so I don't want to do that. Plus, I'd rather watch a football game. All right, that's it for today. I will be here next week. We'll figure out how we're gonna do it, since Wednesday is Christmas Eve, and Friday is Boxing Day. I don't know. We'll take a poll on Monday and see what everybody thinks. What do we want to do if you guys are gonna be around to watch a stream? Because not a lot of fun if I'm just streaming to myself. But yeah, thank you. We had a good week, I think, except for Wednesday. Wednesday was, but we did okay on Feud Friday. So yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Stay hydrated. Be good to each other. And I will see you on Monday.